Hi guys, Jimmy here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe and enjoying their Saturday. So today I took a little walk downtown, ended up in my local computer exchange. Thumbs up for me guys, always have a pleasant experience whenever I go in there. And I was looking around at the games section, went on to the Blu-rays, and then I thought, you know what, let me take a little look at the DVDs, in case if there's something that I like there. And then at the side of my eye, something silver and shiny caught my eye. No, it wasn't the Silver Surfer. And then I thought, right, let me go and have a little look over there. And I picked up this classic TV series from the year 2000, 2001. And I think I had this, not this exact edition, but I think I had various editions of this before, which I got rid of when DVDs were worth some money. But I saw this in there today and I thought, you know what, for £8, let me get it. And the reason why I got it was because it had series 1, which is always the hardest one to get in terms of the Jackass series. So you've got the first 2 films, which are absolutely cracking. The golf buggy scene in series 1 was nearly fatal, but it was amusing, even though it was serious. And then we've got Series 1, which is normally referred to as the Lost Tape, Series 2 and Series 3. So yeah, this used to be a Friday night ritual for me. I would go out normally on a Friday night after work, have a few beers, have a laugh, come back home, and then bang, on MTV, put this on normally about 11 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock. I think Beavis and Butthead were on before it. And I would just sit there crying my eyes out. Now here we've got, you've got Johnny Knoxville, Chris Pontus, you've got Brian Dunn, rest his soul, bless him. Aaron, Wee Man, who else have we got in here? Bloody hell, there's loads of them. Preston Lacey, Spike Jones done a few of the skits as well. Johnny Knoxville, and then Jeff Tremaine, the director and producer, I think he was. He was always good fun. He obviously got Bam Margera. He went on to his own TV show and he used to beat the crap out of his dad. In this, my 2 favourite skits, but there was loads of them. But my 2 favourite skits in all of Jackass was the one where they kidnap. Oh, bloody hell. His name's gone out of my head. Brad Pitt. Sorry, his name went right out of my head. Where they kidnap Brad Pitt. That is gold. And then the other one is where they're on the London Underground and they do an American Werewolf in London. And now back in those days, mobile phones were vastly different, if anybody barely had them. And they put a mask on of a werewolf and they just start howling like a werewolf. But it's when they do it on the train, which is brilliant because no one's expecting it. Now inside this box set rather, you get a nice little booklet that actually tells you some of the background on the TV series. So first of all, you've got your intro, and then we've got the conception. And there's nice little pictures in it. There's Spike Jones. He was in some of this as well. He was good and he directed some of it. You've got various scenes from the film. The other one is where they're shooting. They're dropping balls on themselves, well, not on themselves, on their colleagues or friends from a great height, and that's not good. That's not good at all. This was the smelly fish scene. This was mental, the squid scene. The one where he's riding around town with the baby in his, with the baby in the back of on the back of the bike, and he keeps crashing. It's not that kills me. It's the end of this when he kicks the doll. Sorry, it's been so long since I've seen it. Bam Margera's dad, that is the crap out of his dad. That is so funny. That's the scene in the Paul Newman film where they eat the eggs. I can't remember what it is, but they tried to recreate that. You've got the jousting one. And yeah, so this is quite good actually because there's loads of it in there. There's loads of bits in there. I can't show you that picture. Can't show you that picture either. I'll have to edit that part out. Here you go. But yes, it's got quite a bit in there. It's got the flyer for the original Jackass game. Bloody hell, that's going back a bit. And you've got the other Jackass, speaking of Beavis and Butthead, I've got all 3 of them. Might actually try and break them out if I can find that later. And then you had things like Wild Boys. I think that was Chris Pontus when he went off on his own. Oh, sorry, he went off with another guy actually from there. And then inside, we've got the discs. Disc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, for £8, I'm more than happy with that. Brings back some good memories. Always do love watching. Always do watching Jackass. Like the films, the new film that they done, what's that, a couple of years ago now. It was all right, for a new generation, but it would never touch the original 2 movies plus the original series 1. If you can, do check out the Brad Pitt kidnap one, the skit. That is brilliant, and also the American Werewolf in London. They're the 2 that I highly recommend. Closely, very, very, very closely followed in 3rd place by the baby on the bike. Anyway, guys, listen, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, stay safe, and see you real soon.